So this is how to use the MT4 Oracle template add-on. So once you have installed it, you can easily use it straight away. For an example, let's say I open this chart GPB AUD. I click on chart window. It's going to show me something like this. So because I've installed the add-on already, I can actually pick it from here. So you can see it's showing differently. So this will save you a lot of troubles, a lot of work, because it will help you, have done all the, analysis and everything that you're supposed to do by yourself. Once you know how to interpret all what is here, you're good to go. We have 4 different layers here. We have the main chart window here, and then these other layers is here. You can see this place is different from this one, So there are some indicators here, some indicators here, some indicators here, and then different kind of indicators on this main layer as well. So these ones, what do they mean and how can you use them? These blue lines, what can you use them for? All this tabulation, all this sketch, all this plotting of graphs. You want to do all this yourself, you don't know how many hours this will take you. Unless you want to spend a whole day just to analyze one single trade. Those charts, spotted all those chart patterns and then all sort of stuff like that. So let's get down to business straight away. Let me start from here. Once you see any blue line like this, this kind of thick blue line like this, it means there's a kind of a resistance in a place like that. And don't forget that a resistance can become support. Once the market break resistance, that resistance will turn to support for it again. And then if you have a support somewhere and then the market is coming down and breaks that support will actually turn to a resistance for that market at that particular time. So you have this blue line, and then let me enlarge this stuff. And you have these red lines, and you have something like this here. Whenever you see this is showing you that there's a kind of consolidation that's going to happen somewhere here. So you can see this kind of it will actually want to show you the highest point that consolidation may reach, the lowest point here, and the highest point here. So anytime you see something like that, you know what that means. And then if you see any green line somewhere here, it means this market might actually want to touch that place, the highest point you actually want to touch. And if you see any green line down as well, you actually want to touch the place too. And all this green and these red lines, they are showing you where the market is you want to touch. So I'll still open some other stuff for you to see. You check this something very well. You can see that you check this line telling you the highest place this thing will actually touch. So this is telling you that there's a kind of major resistance here, and you can see that's plotted is something for you. Support and resistance. It's actually telling you something. This one is MACD. You can put this thing on any of these things. It's telling you what it means. This one is I. At that particular time, that market where the high point, and you can check this one too, low 2, and I1. Let's check this as well, I2. Low 2, and then you can check this one to low 3. So these yellow lines, what do they mean? You check this yellow line very well. If your market is moving up or is moving down, we're having the kind of consolidation here though. Your market is moving up, is moving down. Let me open another something. So let me place this thing here. Okay, this is a GPB UAD. Okay, let me go to GPB check. Now if you want to go to the end, you can click on this thing and it will show you the end. And if you want it to put some space before the end, you can click this thing to give some space. So I have something like this. As this thing is moving up from here, if you bring this thing here, that crossbar, cross here, this one is low 2, low 3. Now there's kind of resistance here that this thing is coming from here. So if it meets this low and it's going up, the first place it will meet will be this place. You can see that. So the second place it is going is here. You see that yellow line now? So if you want to place your trade now, you can check what this place means. Value of this point 1225, that's 122570. So you can put your take profit here. But if it's coming down and it breaks this kind of place, if it's coming from here, as reason about gotten to the place, it can be your TP1, it can be your TP2. But check this thing, this I1, your market may not be able to go past this place. And if it breaks this place, it is actually coming to somewhere like this, like here, here, here. And then that's one kind of resistance here. If you check it to the back, you may actually see what is happening there. There's a kind of major resistance here. So this will tell you where your market will reach and then where it may not be able to reach, where you have your possible resistance, where you have a possible support, where to put your take profit. So if I were put your take profit, so if I were you, my market is here, I know that it will reach here, I can put my TP1 here. I know that you want to reach this place too, I can put my TP2 here, because this is the only thing that can stop it, because this place push it up, it's become a kind of a support for it before, so you may want to turn to resistance for this one. But if I venture it break through this place, it's actually coming here. But there's nothing else that can stop this market here, because it's a small movement. The only thing that can stop it here is this resistance here, and this add-on, template add-on, has actually signified that at this point the market may not be able to go past this place. You should put your TP and that take profit at this point. So let me open another market and see. So if this is coming down from here, you can see a kind of some kind of support, some kind of resistance here. Far. Let me just use this small one as an example. So you understand what is yellow and this green. You can just put your, what's it called? Just put your crossbar, this cross here, whatever. Just put it on, and it will tell you what it means. So another thing I want to tell you is, you can see some arrow. This one is facing upward, this one is facing downward. What does it mean? Anytime you see this arrow like this, it means the market is coming down. So you want to see this arrow here, it means the market is coming down. And anytime you see it facing up, it means the market is going up. And then you can see from all, it's something you have been seeing, anywhere you see it and tell you it's going up, the market will actually go up. If you see it here, the market is going up, it will actually go up. But once you see it, you can wait for a confirmation candle like this one. It means the market, once you see it on this one and the market closes on a very good point, you wait for a confirmation candle, the same thing, you know that the market will actually go up. So this one too, the market is coming down. So it's a big long sell candle, or the green candle that it's put there is it's going up, but this one is smaller than this one. That means you may not be able to push it. So wait for a confirmation candle. Once this confirmation candle is telling you it's still coming down again, you know that this market will actually come down. And you see this kind of a support line here, it means the market may not be able to pass this place. Once you see this kind of dot or this kind of something, maybe this blue or this green, it means there's a kind of strong resistance or support there, and your market may not be able to go past it, at least for that period of time. So if I were you, once I see this thing here, see the market is coming down, and this one say going up, and I see this thing again, say it's coming down, I will enter my trade and I will check what can stop it. this support that can stop this thing, that can stop this one coming down. I will check which kind of support or resistance. Do I have any resistance before that can stop it? This one cannot stop it because it couldn't even stop it when it's going up. So if you're not able to stop it, I may put cognizance to this one, but the major one that can stop it is here. You can see it's turned to support for some, it's turned to resistance for some, and then my add-on will actually sort it out for me. So they tell me where I should put my take profit. So if I'm coming down from here, I put my take profit, some pips before it, if it may not reach the actual place, and I pass it a little, but I will just put it before I touch it a little to be on the safer side. So that's how to use the support and resistance with this kind of this add-on. So another thing I want to show you is, let me talk about these three. Now, if you have 4 people professional telling you what to do and 3 of them agree, that's a very high probability that what the 3 of them are saying is the truth. So that is what these things are doing. They are doing the same thing. Now, if you see this on the main chart window, this layer, this is telling you that this thing is coming down, and you see it here. And you also check this one too. It's telling you that this thing is coming down. If you see this thing up like this coming down, you can see we have a line at the middle. Anywhere you see it's formed behind below that line, it means it's actually selling there. If you see it above the something, it means it's actually, once you see it here, it's going like this. Once it's coming down, it means it's coming down. Once you see it like this, it gets to a point like this up. So once you see the blue, you know it is buying. Once you see the red, you know it is selling. So if this thing, and then you can check very well, you will see 2 lines there. Once that line overlaps, something is about to happen. Either it's going to buy or it's going to sell. That would be a change of moment. So this is telling you that this thing, let me use an example here. This is telling you that it is going to sell, and then it's below, it's forming behind here, and you see this line here overlapping. It means something is about to happen. And when you check this one too, this other layer too, this thing is telling you that it is going to sell. You can see the arrow facing downward. So once this one is telling you that it's going to sell, and this one is having a kind of overlapping, and it's forming below here, and you see this red too. You see it's forming in the red zone, and this is telling you that it's going to sell as well. And you see this line overlapping at that junction too. And you check the first layer too, the last one down here, you see that it is red as well. It means it's selling. Also, this 4 is telling you the same thing. Just know that that market is going to do what they ask, what they say it will do. Another example, let me use this one as an example. Let me use this one here. It says it's going to buy here, and you can see the arrow is facing upward. It's facing upward, and then this cross each other. There's kind of overlap somewhere here, and it's on the blue zone. You're having a zone that is blue here. That means it's going to buy, it's going to go up. And you check this one too. You see the arrow is facing upward as well, and it's overlapping. It means it's going to buy as well. And if you check this one too, after this one confirms it, the next something you see is this green dot. This one confirms it. It means that is how to use the Oracle template add-on. Another thing you should pay attention to is the trend. The movement of the market. The speed at which it's going up is 63%. The speed at which it's going down is 37%, at least at the moment. So this can tell you, especially if you are a scalper, this will tell you what is about to happen. And the Z is moving up, but it is weak. So if something is moving up and it is weak, you have to check your support and resistance. And it's only if it's telling you that it's going up though, but it is weak, you have to check your support and resistance. Check the opportunity you can actually quickly grab at that kind of a place. You can see this thing is telling you it is I2. So if you check this one, it is I3. Check this one, low 3, low 2, low 2, low 1. So it's coming down. Where will it touch? If this one is still forming another kind of place and it's going up, if it breaks this place, where can it be the next place? What can stop it next? This will tell you. You have this here and you have this here. So this will be where it's going to stop, and if it passes this place, it will not pass A. If it passes this place, it will not pass A. If it passes this place, it will not pass A, because it has actually shown you the resistance level. And then you can see that this line that we have here is just a little below this resistance. It's telling you that this can be a safe spot for you to put your take profit if it's actually going to buy and pass all these other places. So let's check some things more. Let's check this more. So if you check this thing, you can actually deduce something from what we have learned in the past. So because we're having this support here, all of them, this support line here, none of them have actually broken this support, and they have been trying. And if you now put a trend line somewhere here, put a trend line somewhere here, you can see so what is this forming? If you have not forgotten what I have taught you earlier when we're talking about the chart patterns, what is this forming? Or let me go another one and use this one and use this one. Let me use so you can use this with this horizontal line here. So what is this forming? What is this forming? This one, was it forming? And what is it forming? And with this, what can you predict will happen next? I'll leave that question to you. Go and check the chart patterns and tell me which kind of chart pattern is this and what are you expecting to happen with this kind of chart pattern. So if you have learned all these things and you have this kind of a template handle, you don't have any problem. You'll be able to trade profitably, and then you yourself have become an oracle. You have become an oracle yourself with this kind of solution. So there are more stuffs to show you, but many of them you can actually, once you started using all these things on your own, you have better understanding of what they mean. Check the trend lines. You can use your H4 to check longer trend movements from here downward, check what is happening, and you can use your 30 minutes to check shorter trends, and then make your decision based on 1 hour. Plot your graph on 1 hour and make your decision as a day trader. That is enough for you to always be in profit. So thank you once again for watching through to the end. My name has not changed, so my name is Amos Fadele, popularly known as Mr. Fia. So I always want you to succeed. I want you to succeed, and I can't wait to see you at the top. And don't forget all what I've recommended, the trading signals, the pack. So get the pack, and then the video training packs too, get that one as well. So everything I've recommended, register with a recommended broker, and then stand a chance to get free forex signals for up to 6 months. Yeah, so register with a recommended broker, complete your KYC with them, and then fund your trading account with at least $150, and then we give you free forex signals. Premium signals we give you for free for up to 6 months. So if you have any questions, don't hesitate to let me know. Send me a DM, send a mail, drop your question in the group. And then if you want my one-on-one training as well, don't forget, you are free to ask for that, and then reach out to me. I'll give you the link to check the details, and then we set up a time to meet. And if you have some groups of friends in your place of work, in your church, in your mosque, wherever, even on your street, and if you have a group of enemies too, and then you want me to train them as well, and if you have a group of enemies too, and then you want me to train them as well, just let me know. We organize a training for them. And if you have someone that will be interested in this kind of training, you can share the link to with them so that they can join, and then you will earn a commission as an affiliate. So that is that about that. You're welcome.